This morning was the first big test for commuters around the Purina plant after CDOT closed the I-70 on-ramp from York permanently.
Well, traffic backed up for miles as drivers were detoured around that closure. Denver 7's Megan Lopez is there live now. And Megan, there was a lot of confusion to start off this morning.
Oh yeah, Mitch, a lot of confusion, a lot of congestion as drivers were trying to kind of navigate around this area, all of the orange barrels and the detour signs. And unfortunately, guys, I mean, this is what they're going to have to get used to because this ramp, it's closed forever. This is not your typical rush hour traffic. No, this is something different entirely.
Been about 30 minutes from the end of York up to here.
But for people driving near the Purina plant, it's going to be the new normal.
I was not expecting this. I've been on this road many times when the ramp's been closed, but today's by far been the worst.
As construction ramps up on the Central 70 project, something else has to come down. The on-ramp from York Street to I-70. CDOT's been warning drivers about this detour for weeks, but today traffic was backed up for blocks as cars try to get around the closure.
So far, 40 minutes.
Is it normally that bad?
No.
How long is it normally?
Oh, it's normally like maybe 5-minute delay through here.
And they weren't the only ones congested by the construction. So too were Union Pacific trains. Trying to get through, several vehicles stopped on their tracks.
Head south on York Street.
One of the biggest problems drivers here faced?
Google Maps took me this way, and I don't know why.
Many GPS systems haven't been updated to show the closure. But perhaps the biggest culprit behind the backup? This traffic light on York and Stevenson, running in 22-second increments, just enough for a few cars to make it through each cycle.
Probably been sitting here for the last half a mile, about half an hour.
But on the detour route CDOT suggested up 46th Street, a barren roadway with hardly anyone using it at all.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come up here and figure out how to go around because I normally take the ramp on I-70.
Okay, and so speaking of this traffic light timing, I spoke to CDOT. They said that this is actually controlled by the city of Denver because this is a city roadway. So they are working with the city to maybe try to determine if maybe this light needs to change a little bit to help ease this congestion. And they're looking for other ways to try to do that. But, you know, it was the first day. Traffic right now, not that bad because we're not dealing with that rush hour. But again, you're just going to want to look for another way around because this ramp is closed for good. I'm live in Denver. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.